Wickenburg's fashion brand begin to position itself even closer to football. Dirk and I devised a plan, a brand strategy to kind of demonstrate this commitment by adopting a local football team where we had our studio in Fossombrone in Italy. The club, called Polisportiva Fossombrone and formed in 1949, and I collaborated to deploy a total design approach to completely reinvent their entire visual identity into more of a Bickenberg's total look. I designed a distinctive new uniform based on concentric circles emanating from the club's badge positioned over their heart. Dirk individually tailored the uniforms to each player's unique specification, like a bespoke suit. The football boots proved particularly popular, and they somehow found their way onto the feet of quite a few top European players, such as Ludovic Giuly from FC Barcelona on the left, and Giorgio Chiellini from Juventus on the right. This was a surprise to us as we didn't send them the boots, but it was a good sign that they looked them out and they liked them and could play in them. I was quite happy with how they looked, but they were made by a local bootmaker, and after closer collaboration with the players, we found some opportunities to improve them further to produce an even higher performance version. I began working with Nike Football in Italy to completely rebuild the boots, focused on key areas we identified through the testing and surveys, such as the integrated tongue and an improved heel counter. Once the final wear tests were approved, we made tech packs to specify the branding and the colorways. I designed custom molded soles in thermoplastic polyurethane for its strength and transparency, and developed molds to produce all 4 technical performance versions, including soft ground with 6 interchangeable studs, firm ground with 13 fixed studs, 5-a-side versions, and indoors, both with injection molded rubber soles, to create definitive prototypes which would go through final wear tests with our diverse team of football players before the official version was produced in a futuristic colourway with laser printed 3M Scotchlight reflective livery and electric grass green. The new boots, now named Tirosegno, were launched worldwide at Pitti Uomo Fashion Fair. Guests were offered head torches to find 100 pairs of the boots on pedestals, while the sound of the boots walking on concrete began to rise in volume to build up to 100 footballers wearing the boots to ascend the stage before the floodlights blazed on and they walked down and mingled with the crowd. There was a big promotional campaign with shots of famous footballers wearing them in the style of fashion shoots. This is Giorgio Chiellini. And here he is again, wearing them in the European Championships in 2006. He's now considered one of the best all-time defenders in world football and went on to win the Champions League as the captain of Juventus and also captained Italy to win the Euro 2020 Championship. Nice guy too. They also appeared, matched with their uniform which had inspired them, in a major show on sport and fashion at the Musée d'Art Décoratif in Paris last year. So it felt like we'd sort of achieved creating a professional football boot on clothing, which could also be considered high fashion.